This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
This is kind of a fun question. I like it. Going Broadway podcast. They say, what's your take or opinion on the rumored incarnations of the Horsemen while you were in the WWF? Did Midnight Express, Butch Reed, Bob Orton Jr., Kendall Windham, possibly more that I'm not aware of, I believe at one point were all considered for the roles. Do you remember that, Arn?
When we left for WWE?
When you were, there was apparently a rumored incarnation of the Horsemen while you were in the WWF. Do you remember that?
Well, Kendall Windham pretty quickly joined Barry and JJ, right? After we left?
They did, but did you remember that? Was there ever talk of it when you and Tully went to WWF? That's their question. Do you remember, was Vince or anybody there saying,
oh,
hey,
now
we'd like
him
to see an incarnation of the Horsemen?
With the WWF,
Yeah.
You're saying? No,
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
He would have never given us that kind of push. We weren't
Okay.
even allowed to do this.
Okay. For those listening, he did the Four Horsemen sign.
Yeah. If you can't see me, yeah, we weren't, the first night or two, it might have been the second night. We were on a live event and everybody in the audience was putting up the four fingers and we acknowledged them back. When we came through the curtain, they said, no, sir.
And as I'm rereading this, Arn, I think I understand where they were headed with this. I guess this is the rumored incarnation of the Horsemen when you and Tully left. And back in WCW, I guess they were thinking about doing a Four Horsemen after you left and including the Midnights, Butch Reed, Orton, and Kendall. So what would your opinion being if they formed a Four Horsemen after you and, Tully had moved on to WWF? I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that's what they mean here.
Okay. And no disrespect to anybody. I'll just call it like I said, after Tully and I left, there was no fixing it.
Gotcha.
That was the nucleus of the Horsemen.
Yeah, the heartbeat.
And it was the one constant for all the Crockett, and once Tully and I got rolling as a team, we were the meat of the Horsemen. Of course, Rick was the Flash. JJ was a huge member and as much a Horseman as anybody, but once Tully and I left, there was no fixing it.
Drew Landry is up next. He says, please put the debate to rest, Arn. Was Jeff Jarrett, that's right, our ad-free show's buddy, was he officially a Horseman?
No. Wasn't a Horseman until I said he was a Horseman. And somehow Flair thought he could just bum rush that in and make that pass. Always remember, Rick was the leader of the Horsemen because I let Rick be the leader of the Horsemen.
Oh, love it. That should be a t-shirt. We're throwing it back to old school again on Ledmar 007. He said, if J.J. Dillon was not the manager of the Horsemen, who could have taken that spot? This could include an outside of wrestling personality. Anybody that comes to your mind that could have fulfilled that J.J. Dillon role for the Horsemen?
Bobby Heenan.
Could you imagine him on the side of you and Flair and Tully, Ole, and my goodness, that old Crockett set?
Brother, when they started the Weasel Chants, when Bobby was managing us in WWF, they would start the Weasel Chants and it would be everybody in the building. It was something to behold. Carried a lot of heat, but he managed so many guys. He wouldn't go on the road with us or anything, so he wouldn't be on the live event deal, just television.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.